Sometimes it happens in nature to find some strange, fascinating combination of morphological elements that under a certain point of view could be at the opposite ends. For example, an oasis in a desert, as this one, Huacachina Oasis in Peru. Or a lake inside a volcano. This is the Crater Lake in United States of America in Oregon. Well, this video is dedicated to those inactive volcanoes that have a lake on their top or rather inside their crater, like the Crater Lake in Oregon in the United States of America. So where once there was fire and lava, there is now water, thanks to the volcanic chimney that has solidified in such a way as to become waterproof. Of course, not all inactive volcanoes have inside their crater a lake, and this due to the structure of the rock, which has a certain permeability, mainly due to the presence of fracturing system or because evapotranspiration is higher than rainfall. Let we travel around the world to discover some of these wonders of nature. First we go in Central America, in Nicaragua, near the border with Honduras, where we got the Cosiguina volcano that could be responsible for the formation of this peninsula. Here we have the crater. Inside the crater there is the lake. The lake is located at an altitude of 174 meters, while the edge of the crater has an altitude of over 700 meters. So from the top to the lake there is a drop of altitude of more than 500 meters. Not so bad. Now I draw a cross section. Okay, here we move to the top of the crater, then we drop in the lake, and then we climb again to the top of the volcano. Then we keep on staying on the Americas, but this time in South America, moving at the border between Chile and Bolivia. Here there is Bolivia, here Chile, and here there is Argentina. The yellow lines are the borders between the three countries. And in this corner there is the volcano Licancabur that is almost 6,000 meters. It is tall, almost 6,000 meters, and that keeps on its top a little lake. Okay, this is the crater, and here we have the lake that is almost frozen. Let me show you a 3D view. Okay, This is the volcano Licancabo, and on the top we can see the lake. In the Bolivian side there is another bigger lake, of course, that is Laguna Verde. And the yellow line is the border between Chile in this side and Bolivia in the other side. This is the summit of volcano Licancabur, and that guy, it's me. I was lucky. That day the lake was not frozen. It seemed like an emerald high. Here is possible to see the Laguna Verde, the lake at the feet of the volcano Licancabur in Bolivia. Now we leave South America, flying to Asia, crossing the Pacific Ocean, to visit the Chong Lake, another wonderful spot on top of a crater, on the border between this is China and this is North Korea. And here at the corner we have the lake inside the crater. The lake is more than 4 kilometers long and has an altitude of more than 2,100 meters. And the summit of the volcano reached 2,700 meters, so the drop of altitude is about 600 meters. Let me draw a cross section, or better, okay, here there is the edge of the volcano and the lake, and again the edge of the volcano. We can see now a 3D view. Okay. After Asia, we reach the middle of nowhere, the middle of Pacific Ocean, where probably there is one of the most unique sites in the world. The magical and mysterious Easter Island. The island is perhaps the most remote inhabited land in the world, far almost 4,000 kilometers from the coast of Latin America and 2,500 kilometers from the island of Pitcairn. And in such a particular site, a crater lake could not be missing. The volcano Ranocao, this one, has a crater filled with a freshwater lake that which tends to become a swampy area. But in this land is even another crater with fresh water. the volcano Rano Raraku, where at its feet here the ancient inhabitants built the famous stone statues called moais, which were then placed on the whole island. I return now to the first volcano, the volcano Ranokau, to draw a cross section. Okay, here we have the island. We reach the top of the volcano, and then we drop off to the lake. Again, we reach the edge of the volcano, and then the altitude falls to the Pacific Ocean level, 0 meters. Here it's possible to see the village of Angaroa, and here there is the airstrip with an airplane here that may be a Launchil airplane, a Boeing 787. And now we have a 3D view of the volcano Ranokau. Here there is the volcano, the crater. A very wonderful spot. Here we are on top of volcano Ranokau. That lucky guy is me, and it's possible to see the lake that is becoming a swampy lake. And in this other picture there is the volcano Rano Raraku, and it's possible also to see here on the lower right corner some moais stands up. And in this last picture there is an aerial view of volcano Rano Raraku. As a last example of crater lakes, we keep on staying in the Pacific Ocean, moving to Tonga Islands, where there is the Tofua Island, whose history is also linked to the mutiny of the Bounty. In fact, Commander William Bligh stopped here after being abandoned by the mutineers of the Bounty. Today the island is uninhabited due to the danger of the volcano. The crater lake is only 30 meters above the sea level, while the maximum altitude of the volcano is more than 500 meters. Now I draw a cross section, for instance here. Okay, here we have the Pacific Ocean, then the crater, the lake inside the crater that is 30 meters above the sea level, and then again the crater. In the world there are many other examples of crater lakes, so if you want, I let you discover them on the web, or if you are lucky, even directly on spot.